it's your girl Cherry, and we are going to be doing more Minecraft, so I thought you guys might like to do this. We're gonna be doing creative actually for once, so I thought that'd be fun. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. Can't earn achievements, I know. So basically, we're gonna be like making houses and stuff, like having fun with that kind of mess, I guess. Okay, so here we can fly. I can fly! And I'm also gonna show you how to make like cute houses with like small amounts of stuff or big amounts of stuff, whatever you wanna do. Ooh, that's a really cool place. We might make something there eventually. But first of all, I wanna build a treehouse. That's our plan here, and I think we're gonna use this tree. This one. 'Cause look at that. Look at those two. They're connected. I like that. Ooh, it's perfect. So for us, what we're gonna do to be able to get this to make like look like a good treehouse is we're probably gonna use. Should we use cherry or should we use some kind of like stone? We're also on Education Edition. See down here. We've got a lot of Education Edition stuff. Dude, there's so much stuff in this game now. Let's look at our choices whenever it comes to stone first. Because stone is something that you can get really easily. Infested stone, ew, no. But like, just like regular kinds of stone. Show me the stone, there we go. So like diorite, polished diorite. Ooh, polished diorite. I have an idea. We're gonna make this house out of polished diorite and out of cherry wood. Where was it? Oh, it's literally right here. So cherry wood, because it's a cherry forest, so you're more likely to get cherries. We're not gonna use anything too crazy so that like you guys can like be able to follow along and make whatever you want to. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh. Okay. Let's just go ahead and start building. So first, we're gonna need, the question is, do we want this or do we want stairs? Because it'll be annoying to constantly do this, but also stairs would make monsters be able to get up. So I think we're just gonna use this. We're gonna boop, boop. Okay, and since this is, we still have monsters, we're just gonna go ahead, and I know torches would be typically what you'd use if you want torches, and if torches are only what you can find, that's okay, we can just do this that way, but currently I'm gonna use lanterns because I just like how that looks. And if you can get lanterns, then that's wonderful. If you can't, no need to feel sad, you know? It's just a difference of aesthetics, I guess. Can I like, I usually can put them on the side of things. Why can't I? Let me put you on the side of something. I can't. That's bogus. That's some bogus right there. That's sad. Okay, well, we still made it anyway. Okay. So then what we're gonna want to do is we're going to, gotta stop doing that. We're first going to line this part with cherry wood. So, well, first, let's see. Should probably leave a gap just to keep the natural integrity of the tree, have a little bit of something to spruce up, and plus, if we need, we can put a light in there now. That won't really affect with the other ones. Okay, so this, see how this is like, do we want to hurt the tree? No. But we don't really want all this getting in the way. So, in my opinion, I think what you could do is go with the flow of the tree. Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out. So, you know how like you'll have steps or whatever, or an uneven floor plan? I think that just like a simple, like just going around it, not here, there, we're gonna continue on like that. See what I'm saying? So, like, make it even in a way that's your way. Ah! Oh no! We broke some leaves. We broke some leaves. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Shh. Ignore me. Ignore that I broke leaves. In this scenario, if you break leaves, that's okay. If it's in a bad spot, just put, like, find some leaves from another tree or whatever you want to do. That will usually fix it. Or find tree, like, part from a spot that you don't really like as much. That's okay, usually. So for this, we're gonna branch out from the tree just because I thought that'd be cute. It'll add like a little fun pizzazz to it. You know what I mean? Okay. And so we're gonna have to give that some space. Boop. Shift. Sorry, my phone is incredibly close to my keyboard, so I keep my my hands really close to it, and I keep pressing the wrong buttons because of it. Okay, so then things like that is what we do. Because for me personally, I always get super scared, especially if you're in like survival mode. If you start like breaking away the leaves, it'll make the tree look weird, or the tree will just start breaking leaves. And maybe that's just the superstition in me. Maybe that's not actually what happens. But to me, I worry about that. So, like, you know? Okay. And then I'm just going to go like this. And like this. And it's like a really cute, like, cozy feeling. It feels really, like, whimsical. And this part right here, we're gonna do something where we're gonna pretend like I'm going to another tree. I'm grabbing 2 pieces of leaves, okay? Just work with me here. If you're on survival mode, just pretend that you're doing that, okay? Or like however many pieces of leaves. How many pieces of leaves do we want? I think, no, what was that? No. I think that's better. Ah! Dropping so much mess. Okay, because then we can get some walls. And because we're doing diorite as like our thing, we're gonna have diorite as our little wall. I'm actually going to, believe it or not, branch out from here. Look, see? And just like go around it. Why? Because I feel like we need more room, and it just, I don't know. It's kind of cute. It's weird, but it's actually kind of cute. Okay, I vibe with it. We love that. Okay, so now what we want to do is go ahead and boop, boop, boop. Just keep like however big you want it. I kind of want it a little smaller, not too huge. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to square it off. There we go. Cause like I feel like it's kind of getting away from the tree, and I want it to stay pretty close to the tree. Cause it's a tree house. It's not a land house. It's a tree house. Yes. Okay, cool. Now this is what our tree house looks like so far. But thus far, we also have this huge thing. So we're just gonna. This is what the squaring off also helps with. As we can just put little lanterns right there. And it looks so cute. Now, I'm just gonna boop, 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 boop. See? Look how beautiful that is. Okay. Now, in order to make this like really chic, we're going to make this our little door. Yes, monsters could get in. I'm sorry. I know. But isn't it beautiful? So yeah, we're gonna have diorite little additions. And we're gonna use that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's really coming together. Then we're gonna do this. Boom, boom. How much do I need? One more? I think so. It's gotta be 2 more higher than the rest of it. So 2 more higher than that thing. But this one, I can just literally like... Boop. Yep. Okay, and then... Now, if you really want to get fancy with it, you could, like, wall this part off with something, like, do that. I personally wouldn't, unless you want to wall off this specific section. That is fine, and especially because we could do it under your garden underneath, and I might actually do that. But, yeah, this is what we currently have. I'm loving it. I personally... I'm a huge fan. So, we're just gonna tie this in together by doing that. And we're gonna do something interesting with this one. We're gonna take this. No, we're not gonna do that. Scratch that. We hate that. If you want to do that bit, you can, but I'm not a fan of it anymore. Boop. See, it's a very lavish, but like cute house. And now we're quickly just gonna do the roof. And for me, yes, I don't really use stairs often. I might use stairs on this build. We'll have to see. If I do use stairs, it's going to be a literal miracle. Because I'm not a huge stair person, but hey. Okay. So yeah, if you guys don't know me already, I'm Cherry, and I make a lot of content. I stream sometimes. This is one of my few times streaming because I am usually a YouTuber, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, hello again, or hello for the first time. And so yeah, I'm Cherry. If you want to tell me in the comments or in the chat how your day is, how anything is, I would love to hear it. If you're watching this on Twitch, please check out my bio for the link to my YouTube and Instagram if you would like. If not, that's okay. We can just chat. I love doing that. And yeah, that's me. I'd love to hear more about you guys, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely adding stairs. No question at all. Should we do regular diorite instead of polished for the stairs? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yes. So, yeah, this is currently what we're doing. We want to make something that's, like, survival world friendly. Hey! But also still cute. And I'm currently in creative, but, like, it's fine. This should be pretty friendly for beginners. Pretty easy. And if you're doing this in survival, then you're going to want to use a lot of either ladders or like just use dirt to lift yourself up, and make sure that you take plenty of sleep during the nights. If not, then do it every other night, but you really don't want those, oh, what are they called? I don't know. The weird bats at night that happen whenever you don't sleep enough. Whatever those are, you don't want those. This is a really good way to deter creepers, or at least I think it is. I mean, they can pretty much spawn wherever they want to, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to, like, run into your house with this. They'd be able to run into your, like, your ladder, but that's okay, because that's way easier to replace than your whole house. Okay. And we're going to do something real quick that I really like to do, is where we're going to take this middle section and we're actually going to bring it back to that cherry wood. Oh, that's so funny. Cherry doing stuff in the cherry, like, forest. That's hilarious. It's my favorite biome, so makes sense. Makes sense that that's my name, I guess. Okay. Shit. Ta-da! And yeah, there's not... The bottom is cherry, so that's a bit different, but it's okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to now do our ladders. And for me, I want regular glass, but will pane glass look better? Let's see. Let's look at the glass panes. What in the world did I just do? Speed running braking. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with the blocks, because I like the blocks. If you guys like the panes better, go for the panes. But for me, in my personal opinion, I like the blocks. Ugh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Lordy be. But yeah, this area has a lot of, like, water, so there's a lot of sand around here, so in my opinion, I would have been able to get plenty of glass really easily, so this should be a pretty realistic build for that sake. But otherwise, I feel like some of the things it would be a bit harder to grab. Like this diorite, maybe not as easy. If you want, like, regular cobblestone, you can. I personally just really like the look of diorite. I don't know why. Okay. Now, we're going to quickly...
The puppies are inside if you're interested.
going to quickly do this. Because of how this is, we can't have it on the leaves, so I'm going to change my route, actually. Ah, no sticky keys. And I think we're actually going to go for something that, okay, listen, I know it needs to be realistic, but I don't like the way that vines grow and everything, but I like this right here. So I think we're gonna do it. Ah! What in the world? So we're just gonna use this. Yes, it makes it easier for spiders to climb, but there's a good thing with this is actually we have something called trapdoors. Can you say trapdoor? But no, we can use trapdoors of all different kinds. I'm going to use the pale oak door because it looks pretty with this. It'll match really well. Oh crap. I need a, can I just like, oh, so I have to break it. I have to. Okay. So yeah, the glow lichen is also growing at a rapid, weird rate, but it's really pretty. You can also climb it, I think. No, we can't. What? It's bogus. I thought we could climb glow lichen. I'm stupid. It's okay. It's okay. We are going to use vines because I take back everything I said about vines earlier. Even though every Minecrafter knows the issue whenever you first try out vines and you feel so dismayed by the stupidity of your actions as of how they grow so fast and literally overtake everything. Creeper, I will kill you. Do not dare to mess this up for me. Go away. Okay. So now we get that traction we wanted. And a little tip from my own stupid self. Make sure to leave a dip. That way it's easier for you to get in. So, in order to protect that dip, you know what we're gonna do? You'll never guess. We're gonna add more trapdoors. And to do this, I actually decided, you know what would be really cute? Enter colored blah 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 trapdoors. So yeah, in order to get up in your house, it'd be a hassle, for sure. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, if you want to branch it out, you have all of this space. Like, look at that. You could literally build like all sorts of stuff here. Now, one issue, these guys. A way to fix them from walking in would be making the dense, but it wouldn't stop them from spawning. So you've got to find your own way to protect your space, so like using torches instead of using lanterns. But whatever you want to use, that's cool. I just enjoy using those. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little tutorial on this really small house. If you guys want to see more on this kind of thing, then I'll totally do it. This is a really basic one to start out with. If you want better ones and like more detailed ones, then we totally can. So yeah, first let me just like do some little lanterns. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to not press the wrong button with me. I do that a lot. And in order to get like a nice like look, I like to do this kind of pattern. I don't know what other people like to do. I think it's cool. Maybe they do it too. I have no idea. I just like it. So yeah, this is the build. If you guys like how it looks so far, please comment, chat, whatever you want to do. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever this platform is on. And I love y'all so, so much. I will see you guys next time. And Cherry out.